everybody, welcome to my new place. So this is my new space now. I am not in downtown LA. We let go of that studio. Now we are in the Los Angeles area, the other part of Los Angeles. So I have my studio set up in my open space outdoors. So I'm going to have lives coming to you from now on from here. So, and as always, I would love for you to join me and do paint with me, or watch and learn, or send me messages about your ideas about things. So we are in flight paths. You will hear a lot of Southwest Airlines going by, or United, or whatever it is, so ignore that. There are a lot of birds. As you can see, beautiful tree with purple flowers. So in celebrate of spring, we're gonna do something colorful again. And and at times when the sun comes out, it's very bright. You will see me wear my Ray-Bans. So for right now, I don't need my Ray-Bans. This is what I grew up with, Ray-Ban. Okay, that was an ad for Ray-Ban. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 pieces of paper and my drawing and painting papers. They're nothing special, and I am going to do this because I want you to learn that or know that you don't have to have a special stuff. So I have a lot of brushes, but today I chose brushes that are in different width, and you can buy these either at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, art supply stores, or even go to Dollar Tree. These are Dollar Tree buys, and use those. And these are very inexpensive brushes, and you can find those anywhere. For the paint, I just use the regular paint. They're not anything fancy. Again, I have the tube kinds, and then I have, I believe this comes from Michael's. This is a Michael bought or Walmart buy, so it's nothing again special. You can find all of these everywhere. And then we have some styrofoam plates that I am going to use. I have my water here in a spray bottle, and some water in a bowl here. Then I have these, and they're as you can see, they're used, but they're plastic. After use, you can wash them, and some of these, they have been used so many times that the paint is not going to come up. So, and I stack them on top of each other for right now, so I don't lose them. Because with this one, you take the paint from there and put it in here and mix it. With this one, you can store different paints in different areas and then mix it in different palettes. So like if you have all blue here or all yellow here. So anyway, so we're just going to use the mixing palette and go for that. Again, this is the most basic way of painting. There is nothing elaborate about it. So let's start. I like to actually spray water on the top of my paper, so my paint goes on there easily. And then I get my little white brush, and since these are next to each other, I can go across and then I will have a series of 3 paintings that they're kind of related, but yet they're a bit different. So I am going to wet my brush and tap it in here a bit. And as you can see, I'm just tapping and go from there. Okay, I am gonna use my mixing palette, the other one, to hold my brushes on it. So put that here and then go from there. And here comes the sun. So I know other artists will go, this is crazy, how can you see the colors with sunglasses? For me, it doesn't matter. So I am going to mix my paint on the paper, and as you can see, I don't have a lot of paint on there, and that was the idea. I think I am going to do a sunset scene by the river somewhere. Well, let's see how it turns. But that's the idea. And since we're live, anything happens, so don't worry about it because it's gonna change perhaps. All right, put the mixing brush there. I am going to get my brush here, get it a bit of red. I need the paint to spread here. And if this was a bit more complicated paper, this paint will be running around and doing fantastic things, but this is a bit different paper, so it's going to be a bit challenging. I am going to put a little bit more yellow here to mix this make it a bit more orange. And I promised James, who is my photographer, that we do this quickly. So the reason I'm rushing is because I don't want to have a 2-hour video. So, okay. And I like how the water is now running everywhere. After this is dry, I will leave this here, let it totally dry, and then remove it because I want the paper to stay flat. If I move it, then it's going to be a bit, it will curl up on me, and that's not what I want. So this is good. That's what I wanted to see happen, and it's doing that. Okay. So here is the idea. You can have your horizon line where Earth meets the sky in 3 different areas. You can divide your paper into 3 sections, or your surface, and have your horizon on the top line. That means 1/3 down, have it in the middle kind of, or have it lower. So that means how you're standing and how you're looking at that area or that landscape. So for me, I am just gonna leave it somewhere above the my horizon would be, if this was my center line, I'm just gonna leave it a little bit above it. Now, whatever I do, since we're doing this on live, I let it dry and then come back and do a bit of more details to it. So this is not